Hi,
Hello,
how's everybody doing today? I am Chicky,
and I am Hippie.
and we are here to talk about something very interesting. As you can see, I'm smiling. I'm very excited about my smile. Okay.
We're going to talk about guiding principles to keep life simple. The first one we have is let go of perfection. Don't feel like you have to be perfect.
Right. Do you feel like you have to be perfect?
Sometimes, yeah.
Like with cleaning or sewing or do some
Yeah,
making a rock?
yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but that's what we're taught to do. Trying to
Mhm.
when you color inside the lines. You don't color all over the place,
Yeah.
But I don't like not being perfect. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, but it causes stress.
It does cause a lot of stress. Yeah. But I do have messy places in the house that I
I do
really
too.
enjoy that.
I do too.
Yeah, because I don't want to be perfect. I'm not one of those.
Mhm.
Like Dakota, he cut my lawn,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Do you want it a certain way?" I said, "I don't care how you cut it. Why would we want it a certain diagonal way? Look, it doesn't show any lines in the grass.
Yeah.
So just do it in circles. I don't care. As long as it's done, right?"
And the second one, or the next one I'll say, let go of stereotypes. And one of my stereotypes that I have in my head is people with tattoos.
I have to concur.
It turns me off.
It turns me off too. And I'm kind of scared of people that have tattoos. It's kind of scary to me. Halloweenish, kind of devilish.
Uh-huh.
And is that why we think something's wrong and negative about tattoos?
That and we were raised to think they're just terrible. I
Yeah.
was anyway.
Well, nobody had them back in our
Nobody had
day
them,
because
yeah.
the only people that had tattoos were Navy people
And criminals.
and
Because
criminals.
they give them to themselves in prison.
So I wonder why we have that. It was in my daughter's generation that all these tattoos started happening.
Yeah.
So what is it that everybody wants to look like a criminal?
You got me. But I steer clear.
Yeah, I do too.
Always take time for what you care about. That's a really good principle. Don't ignore yourself. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of others.
Well, I definitely take care of myself. That's
Me
one
too.
of the things I do. I sometimes, but I stay in my pajamas all maybe 2 days.
Uh-huh.
If I just don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything. But if I get up and get out, I feel better. Don't you?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Especially if it's sunny.
Yeah, if it's nice outside. When it's raining, then you want to stay in. But I don't know. I just, I don't know. I think everything about me is simple. I'm a simple
Me
person.
too.
Aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've always been.
me too. Pretty simple. There's nothing complicated about me. There's nothing complicated in here. It's pretty simple.
Well, do you enjoy what you have in front of you? Do you enjoy, I guess, basically your life as a whole?
Well, I do, but I'd like more to do. I think I don't have enough to do, but I find things to do. That's one thing I do. Working on the movie script. If I don't see that I have anything else to do, then the rest of the day I'll go and say I'm going to sit down, write, and relax. And then sometimes I get distracted. Like I was watching those near-death experiences.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I love watching those.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're really good. And so I get all excited about that, but I get distracted too. I'll think I'm going to do something, and then all of a sudden I turn on the TV and I'm doing something else. That's so fun because you can just do whatever you want.
It is. It's a lot of freedom.
Yeah, when you retire, you've got a lot of freedom, and you run the show.
Exactly.
I mean, I do at my house. You may not because you have Bruce, but
Oh, no, I run it.
Oh, you run it. She runs Bruce.
He's very easy
to run.
I
hope he doesn't see the video.
Yeah, no, he's very low key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's easy. He's an easy guy.
I had to train him.
Wow. How long did that take?
13 years.
13 years.
No,
You've been with him longer than that, haven't you?
24.
I was gonna say, that's a long time. That's pretty simple. 24 years with a easy person to get, you know.
It wasn't always easy.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody's marriage is always easy.
well, that's true. I don't know, because I've been single for 10 years now, and Jim's death is coming up the 21st of this month, which is 10 years, and it's not been simple to be by myself and making decisions. It was really hard at first. At first, I was like, I broke down really, literally in the car because I didn't know what to do because I was so dependent on him. But, you know, you get through it, and then you become simple because I was so dependent on him. But, you know, you get through it, and then you become simple.
Simple.
I make life simple because I can't have any, nobody's here to fix anything complicated.
We're not simpletons, but we're simple.
Right.
I got you. Okay. Be open to new things and be flexible, which kind of goes with don't be seeking perfection and don't have a lot of stereotypes.
Yeah, I don't know. I like new things, but depends.
Yeah.
You know, do I have to drive far? Is it raining? If I go and hear a band, I got to make sure the kind of things are right. I don't like a lot of drinking around me, and I don't like a lot of yelling.
I don't either.
You know, so it just depends on the setting.
It does. That's
So,
true.
yeah, I think we've become a little more particular,
Oh yeah.
and we get older what we're going to deal with. Where before you just walk into a concert or you don't care, you stand in line for 9 hours to use the bathroom. It's fine.
Oh Lord. Thank God I never had to.
Yeah, yeah, it was terrible at concerts, really bad. But, you know, I'm pretty, you know, I just clean the house up and do what I need to do. You know, I'm feeling good today because I went swimming and my endorphins are just, I mean, it's just wonderful the way I feel right this minute.
Yeah. I kind of get that feeling from taking care of my plants, being outside.
Yeah, because you're in the sun.
Yeah, that and to see things grow. I'm growing some Swiss chard, some spinach, and some mustard greens. None of those things grow sweet. So it's like they're the three things I can grow.
Can you put them in a juice though?
You can.
And maybe he'll drink
He
them.
won't drink. He won't drink.
My gosh.
I know.
How
He's
is
a
he
Yankee.
still alive?
He's a Yankee.
I forgot he's from New York. They don't have smoothies in New York.
Not back then. And
Yeah. He's a little
finally-
rigid. Go ahead.
He used to be. Finally, prioritize important to least important. So I kind of do that in my mind during the day. I want to do this and this and this, but which is most important? And I try to make myself do what's most important. I don't always get
Just like this morning, I was thinking, will I have time to go swimming? I got to cut the grass, then I got to come in and wash my hair, then I got to roll it, and then I got to fix it, and then I've got to clean up, and then will I have enough time? Well, I did. I was all done at 5 minutes to 10, and that's 10 is when it opens. I went out there. I said, how long am I going to stay out here? Well, Sandy, just stay out here as long as you want to stay out here. And so that's what I did. So it was 40 minutes.
That's good.
Of course, it took 10 minutes to get in the pool because it was so cold. And I just barely get in there and then I get out. You
And
know,
then
go
you
back
jump
in.
into it and it feels so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, it was just marvelous. You know, I just can't live without water.
I can't either.
I just can't live
Aquarius.
without it. Yeah, it is
Mhm.
definitely a water thing. But, you know, I like to get everything done. And if I can't do it, then I do it the next day. It's no
Mhm.
biggie.
Exactly. We got good weather.
Right now we do. It's just great. It's supposed to be really hot in the south part of Texas. That's what I heard. It's going to be really hot in South Texas. So anyway, is that on
That's
your
it.
list?
That's
Well,
it.
that was pretty
Yeah.
short and sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to let y'all go. We're just going to talk about a little bit of retirement and, you know, the simple things to do in our were supposed to be our golden years. I
Mhm.
would say it's golden
Yeah,
years.
they're golden.
It's nice to wake up and not have to worry about going anywhere or doing anything, because I mean, there's times you have to go to the store, you have to do things, but I don't have a job to go to. I don't have to get up and say, "Oh my God, I got to go to work," And sometimes I just pinch myself and think,
Yeah.
you know what, Sam? You don't have anything to do the rest of the day. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Good one.
Yeah.